Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. It's Tom with Friskified Fitness, and you have been lied to. In fact, there are tons of fitness related lies out there. And here are the top 12 fitness lies that you are going to hear. Fitness lie number 1. Oh, lifting weights will make you bulky and huge. You don't want to look like a bodybuilder. Back in Arnold Schwarzenegger's competitive heyday, a normal person told Arnold, "I would never want to look like you." To which Arnold smiled and simply said, "Don't worry, you never will." Working out with weights helps you actually burn more calories because lean mass burns more calories than fat. So don't skip the weight room. Fitness lie number 2. This, that, or the other thing is the absolute best form of exercise, bar none. Yeah, smells like bullshit to me. And that's because every form of exercise has its pros and its cons. Now, while I use the weight room quite a bit, I also like to ride my bike. I like to walk, I like to use the elliptical, I like to use my kayak. And that's because, as the men in the Canadian rock group Rush famously said, if you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice. Fitness lie number 3. This, that, or the other thing is the best way to eat. And that means keto, carnivore, Atkins, low carb, low fat, intermittent fasting, 1 meal a day. All of them the best way to eat. Truth of the matter is, just like exercises, there are pros and cons to every way of eating. You have to find the one that's sustainable for you and that helps you achieve your fitness goals. And that is the best way to eat. Fitness lie number 4. The scale is the best way to gauge your health. Oh God, I hate this one. In fact, I fired my primary physician a couple years ago based on this. She weighed me, she took my height, calculated my BMI, and said, "Oh, your BMI is too high. You need to lose a lot of weight." And then she asked me to take my shirt off. And then she stepped back and she realized I carry a little bit more muscle than the average person, and that added to the weight. The number on your scale, while a good piece of data, is not the only form of data that you should go by. Fitness lie number 5. You absolutely need a gym membership. Oh no, you don't. In fact, if the pandemic has shown us anything, you can get a great workout at home. Look, at home, if you have the space for it, you get some weights and a barbell and a couple dumbbells. If you don't have the space for that or the funds for it, a suspension trainer or some good quality resistance bands are going to do you just fine. Plus, walking, running, biking, kayaking, you don't need a gym. Having said that, if you're only using suspension trainers and resistance bands, you're probably not going to look like Mr. Olympia, but again, not many of us ever will. Fitness lie number 6. You have to work out every single day, man. Every single day you got to be in there and you got to push, because you are only growing when you're recovering. Oh, bullshit. Working out every single day is not the best way to go. Schedule 1 or 2 off days per week and watch your progress grow. Fitness lie number 7. You got to take all kinds of supplements in order to reach your fitness goals. No, you really don't. You don't need a lot of supplements. In fact, I recommend you take the bare minimum that you need to reach your fitness goals. Fitness lie number 8. Do this, do that, do the other thing to get rid of your man boobs, your love handles, lower belly fat, or the fat on your thighs. Yeah, again, if it sounds like bullshit, it probably is bullshit. Look, you cannot spot reduce. And if anyone ever tells you, oh, this is a fat torching workout that'll get rid of your love handles or make that lower belly fat disappear, realize that they are a shyster. They are not speaking the truth. You cannot spot reduce. Body fat comes off your entire body. And the last place that the fat leaves is usually the ones that you actually want to get rid of first. But you don't get to choose. It's just how the body's designed. Fitness lie number 9. No pain, no gain. Oh God, this came in vogue back in the 80s. And not for nothing, I lived by this. I thought I've got to make sure I feel pain each and every set, otherwise I'm not growing. Well, truth of the matter is that can lead to injuries, and it did lead to some shoulder problems for me. And it can also lead to overtraining, which can kill your gains. Exert yourself to be sure, and come close to failure on most of your sets if you're using weights, but don't kill yourself. Don't feel like you need to be in pain in order to feel good. There's a word for that. Fitness lie number 10. After you're injured or you have an operation, you have to stop working out entirely and let the body heal. No, man, I can tell you firsthand, that's not true. Go ahead, ask me how I know. There are still ways for you to work out while you're injured or after an operation. Obviously, you don't want to hurt yourself or hurt the injury or the surgery, but you can still get some workout. Obviously, the first thing is to rock your physical therapy. Now, in my case, I am not yet cleared to drive, so I can't go to the gym. I am, however, using my resistance bands and getting my workout in. I love me my resistance bands. Fitness lie 11. You got to get your protein in within half an hour of your workout, otherwise you've wasted your workout. No. The anabolic window lasts much longer than half an hour or 45 minutes. Studies indicate that it can last for a number of hours after you work out. So don't think that you need to rush to choke down your chicken breast or your protein shake or your chicken protein shake right after you work out. You have time. Fitness lie 12. You've got to do this in order to get a six-pack. There are a lot of things you need to do to get a six-pack. First of all, you need to have low enough fat level. Second of all, you need to have your abs sufficiently developed. It's not just one thing. So there you go. There are the 12 fitness lies that you've been told. How many of these have you believed? How many of those have you actually passed on to other people? Are there any that I missed? Let me know down in the comments below, and while you're there, give me a like and a subscribe. Well, that's about it for today's video. My name's Tom. This is Friskified Fitness, and we'll see you next time.